Hey everybody, welcome back to the Family Mart Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay.
Welcome back. No new patrons this week, but if you want to sign up, patreon.com/FamilyMartPod to get access to the bonus episodes that we do every week and the Discord that we're in every week.
Yay! And if you join the sibling tier right now, you are eligible for getting a postcard every month.
Yeah.
And if any tier above that, you get to hop on a monthly call with us, guys.
Also, if there's no interest in you at all to get access to all that stuff and you just want the bonus stuff, you could also do that on Spotify. So lots of different outlets to get access to the stuff that we do, I guess.
Yeah.
We're back in the stew. If you didn't see the last episode, finally got a new couch. Because
Fire.
the last couch was making me look real small.
And I think that's why you were coughing. We were inhaling too much asbestos.
Coughing? Yeah. I wasn't coughing. He was coughing.
Nah, you was sniffing, bro.
Oh, yeah, you were sniffling.
I was coughing.
I think I was sniffling because it was late.
Yeah, it was
There's
best
something
past
when it
his
gets
bedtime.
late.
Yeah, I think so. Like when, in the morning when that's when people start sneeze. This dude turns into Sneeze Boy, 6 a.m. It turns on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this, bro, because
Here we go, man.
we were getting ready to go to the Capitol, right? This dude lets out the loudest dad sneeze. You know how dads sneeze. They just sneeze, but at a higher volume.
Yeah.
What?
It's like on the scale of like highest decibels.
Yeah, and then he did it right next to me in my ear, and I was like, bro, that's the one thing that drives me through the roof. And he was like, all he said was, okay. But Becky has to. I don't know if Becky's experienced that, or if maybe maybe you don't do that, because maybe it's a bit that you do around guys because you think that we love when you do that.
Nah, I sneeze a lot loud. I just sneeze.
Nah, but it's an extra level to it.
My bit is if you tell me something bothers you and annoys you, I'm going to annoy you.
That's so mean, dude.
Jay's a bully. Look at him, man.
I'm a troll.
He's a Korean bully.
So if I tell you that when you step on my shoes,
Oh, that's
I hate
messed
it.
up. That's messed up.
Oh, there's
There's lines to
ethics in
cross.
it.
There's lines to cross.
Okay. But the
it's-
sneezing one is something you would continue to do?
Well, I wouldn't do a sneeze one either because that one's germs and that has germs involved. That's
He
messed
also
up.
does it with his mouth wide open.
That's gross. That means spit is going everywhere.
I got a big mouth.
He does, and he feels the need to use it at all times.
Yeah. Gok, bro.
But do you know what I'm talking? Do you know what I'm talking about when he sneezes like that?
Yeah.
I feel like
he wants you to be known.
oh, maybe he's just trying to be seen.
You need attention?
I think that's what it is, actually.
Sometimes when I sneeze, I gotta hold my dick so I don't pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's just a thing I do.
I get you.
Anyways, back to what we're saying. Every 6 a.m., allergies begin, and I feel like it's the same for the evening time too. And you're winding down. Your body clock is shutting down a little bit.
It's a learned behavior.
Yeah, so it knows it's time for allergies because we got to keep you up.
I found out this dude don't have a bedtime.
You don't got a bedtime anymore?
I do have a bedtime.
Nah, man. Because I'll be on TikTok mad late.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just see Chris. First name Chris is now live. Or is now on TikTok. It tells on you, bro.
What time are you thinking here?
This is like around 12:30,
No, I'm definitely asleep by 12:30.
11:30.
Wait, just because you get that notification doesn't mean that he's on TikTok.
I thought that's what it meant.
It's just showing you like you could add this guy if you haven't had him as a
No,
friend.
I add. I'm just saying it says he's now.
No, I think that is accurate. I think it does tell people when
Yeah.
you do hop onto the app.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause, it says say hi.
That is some
That's what it
narc.
is, yeah.
But it's definitely
activity.
not 12:30 though.
It's like 11:45.
I'm definitely asleep. By 12 is the absolute latest.
So do you just hop on at 11:30 to watch 2 and then go to bed?
No, I think what it is I think it's just already open. So even if I just unlock my phone, it just surprise, I'm on.
Yeah.
I know the U.S. is trying to ban it, but I've been on TikTok more lately.
Yeah,
because
me
they're
too.
trying to ban it?
Brother,
Is it because they're trying to ban it?
yeah, we're trying to take the power.
Yeah, it's almost there, dude. It just passed through the Senate. So
I meant, do you find yourself on it more because they are going to get rid of it? It's like that. It's going to be gone, so you
they're
got to
taking
start
away
savoring
some-
it.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe like trying to cherish it.
Yeah.
I love going through rabbit holes on that thing, man.
It's going to be just like Vine. Hopefully not, but that's
I
what it
think-
seems
and
like.
They said it's gonna take several years because after the president signs it into
Whatever.
law, then it takes like several years because then ByteDance has a chance to try to sell it to an American
Company?
company,
Yeah.
and then it could stay on.
I hope it does,
or they
man.
get appeal it.
But you know what's been tried and true since? YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. Which, so a lot of people do business. Let's talk about it since we're on it already. I know it was kind of like later on, but since businesses are actually trying to or make money off of it, and there's like a lot of people use it for marketing and stuff like
TikTok,
that. TikTok,
you're saying?
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah. Like, isn't that like fucked up that the U.S. is trying to ban it because it's a Chinese company that's investing in it, or what?
I think it's what we were talking about in the monthly meeting call that we have with siblings every month on Patreon.com is where like they're just trying to control, right?
Yeah.
So even if U.S. businesses are trying to, if they are making money from it, because the U.S. doesn't have control over this one thing where a lot of people have attention.
Yeah, it's gaining the most information about our daily habits and everything. So why not centralize that in the U.S.?
But it's funny because they're saying like controlling stuff, and I feel like TikTok is controlling a lot of the stuff on there. Like stuff gets taken down if you say sex.
Sounds like that's the most pressing issue to you.
I'm just saying because like,
I want to see more sex.
Like that was my bad. That was top of mind for you. He's upset about. No, I feel you though.
You feel me though?
Yeah, no, I feel you. I don't know.
You.
It would make sense for a U.S. company or somebody to be like, man, that I want to have that control.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody feels that way.
Yeah, like just put some money into it. Because I feel like for businesses, it's a good tool, man. Like, especially people that use TikTok Shop, which I have a whole thing with TikTok Shop. Looks like a lot of people were selling fakes on there.
Or
it's
maybe
like Canal Street.
Maybe
on the
another conspiracy could be businesses that are struggling to hop onto TikTok that have extremely like more money than people that are operating on it. They're like trying to take them down as like sort of because they're trying to take down their competition.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the businesses that operate outside of TikTok that don't use TikTok and maybe struggled to market to people on TikTok. Yeah. They're like, man, we got to take these people down because that's competition, and we can't get on there because we're struggling.
Yeah, let's say IKEA is doing well on TikTok, and then the RC Willies in town are like, no, we got to pass that bill.
Yeah. So they're
gung ho about it.
They're gung ho about it
because IKEA's taking all the.
They're taking all my sales.
Wow.
Is that a good conspiracy or is that dumb?
That's solid.
No, I think it's something to think about.
It's better than some of the ones I like that you guys don't like.
You got one?
My conspiracy theories?
Yeah, you
have just one in general. I don't want to.
Oh, you have a relating conspiracy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I just think it's crazy because like even TikTok, you can't show like someone dying, right? But then like on CNN, like they're just gonna show somebody burning in Manhattan and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like.
I don't know.
You're saying that it should be.
You
want to see burning bodies on TikTok?
No, I'm saying is they're trying to regulate it because they're like they're saying that they have no regulation over it, and TikTok is just putting all this information out or like stuff's not what's true, what's fake.
You know, I'm not mad at a little regulation.
Well, true that, but I mean like they could just do what like Twitter does when somebody puts some fake news up there. There's a bot that says this is actually false.
This is a prank.
I like that. I'm not on Twitter like that or X. Like ever.
Oh yeah, my bad.
But I like that that's implemented into the app.
Yeah.
Because there's so much fake news going on.
You can just say whatever, man.
Right. Like, I mean, that's the same for us too. The way we say whatever.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
We do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody's regulating us.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Elon app, I think he's trying to charge for new accounts to reduce like the bots.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's fire. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, charge like a small amount.
Like a dollar?
Yeah.
Refund it after 60 days or something.
Oh, like a little holder.
Right.
Like just so let me hold this dollar real quick.
Yeah, because people are just making bots to just, because
that's propaganda.
Yeah, and that's another thing too that
propaganda.
Get out of here, dude.
Man. You guys never want to be funny.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? We've been funny all day.
With me.
I'm just saying, funny looking and being funny is
yeah, you got that first one on lock.
You guys called me a Korean schoolboy. Well, what do you guys look like?
Wait, what? I never said that.
He said that.
You don't want to be schoolboy barbecue?
Schoolboy K?
You look like berries and cream.
It's my man, Berries and Cream, dude.
Berries and cream.
You do look like berries and cream.
You look like your shirt.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. He's never gonna have. He's shaving it tomorrow, dude. He's shaving it. He's shaving it tomorrow.
Oh man.
No, you don't. You do, but it don't
shave it.
It's funny, man, because that's what I thought when I looked at myself for the first time.
Like ever.
Nah, not ever.
Nah, man, when you first got that cut.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I love the berries and cream, dude. Berries and cream.
I feel like right after like a haircut, it does look like something, but grow it out a little.
Yeah, it's usually like the 4th week. I got layers, man.
When you guys get haircuts,
yeah,
on a percentage scale, what percentage of you is coming out from that cut thinking, man, this is fire? 100%? 90%?
When I used to just do ball fades and stuff like that, it was 100%.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Fades and
always
stuff shooting.
I just knew it.
100%.
Yeah, but
Now it's like because I'm a little unsure of this phase. Mm-hmm. It's a cool 60.
Yeah, it's low,
bro.
It's around there, and plus, like I feel like every time I pull up like inspo with like,
I want to look like this.
Yeah, it's always like a skinny Asian dude with a long face and like hair.
It's something you can't achieve.
I can't ever achieve it. So when I'm like showing them, I'm like, okay, I want to look like this, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna look like this.
Right. I remember one time you showed Gene a picture of Isaiah Rashad.
Nah, man, hold up.
Wait, why is that a whole up moment? What's wrong with that?
He had like 4 photos of Isaiah Rashad.
I don't see what's funny about that though. That's real.
I
think the first thing he was like, bro, you're not black.
Yeah, that's the first thing he said.
Shout out to Gene. Yo, he was being honest, dude.
Yeah.
But also about honest, he's honest.
When
man.
I saw the reference, I was like, that's definitely doable for you.
Yeah,
like you were just talking about the fade levels.
I was talking about the fade levels, man, not the actual top, like the curly part. But even then, because like my hair is thin, so when I get my fades, like you don't really see it like on some people. Like,
yeah. Well, what's your percentage for?
It's about 60%.
Wow, that's pretty low.
It's pretty low, dude. I'm
60.
sure it's at 50, but like my irrational confidence, it gets it to 60.
Yeah. No, because check this out. Like for me, it's like I don't really get like different hairstyles. So when I tap into something different, especially when I don't look like the inspo, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like in this past haircut, which I think
here, let's clarify because you get 2 different types of haircuts. You go for the maintenance cuts with Germ.
Yeah.
And then you get the trim with the scissors with Amanda.
Yeah.
So which one are we talking about?
I'm talking about the trim.
Okay, we're talking about the trim.
Well, if it's a trim, yeah, but if it's like a new cut, new style, I get a little nervous because like I said, I don't really know how it's gonna be on my, like my head shape is.
Yeah, changes the hair.
Yeah, and I was I'm outgrowing an undercut, so I don't know how that's gonna look. So, but she did a good job.
Yeah,
like
it's not her fault. No, it's never the barber's fault.
It's never their fault. They're just doing what I'm showing them.
Yeah,
which she did exactly what it is. But I don't have a long face. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have these features.
Yeah,
my hair doesn't wave naturally like this. You know what I mean?
You know what? Also, those inspo pictures don't have facial hair.
They don't. Yeah. So it's like.
Man, my inspo pictures always have facial hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They always got a beard. Always.
It's just, I guess next time I just got to show them I wish like Google, you could show them a picture of you and be like, show me some hairstyles of what I would look like.
Yeah.
Dude, we could probably AI some on your ass.
That's
you know
true.
that filter I texted the group chat?
Yeah, I couldn't use it, but I was also in the dark.
You know what's funny about, speaking of AI, the past reference photos that I gave to Amanda when I got my cut, those weren't even a real dude. Oh, it was just a AI generated dude. Because I was like, man, this dude is handsome. I want to find more photos of him.
He's like an NPC?
Yeah. So I went down a rabbit hole of trying to find him. And then there was a Reddit thread of this guy specifically where they were like, is this guy real? And they were like, no, it's an AI generated photo. And I was like, bro, I'm using reference
He's hot.
Yeah, he's not even a real dude.
That's crazy.
Using reference photos of someone not
But
real.
yeah, I think I'm glad that you guys said 60% because I feel about this. I'm like 60 to 70%.
Yeah, but you get the same cut every time. So every time you leave, you're 60%. I don't know. It's the same thing.
It's not though.
What?
The last few times that I got a haircut, it was when my hair was long, so I was kind of experimenting with length.
Pause. But
wait, what's it right now? Show it.
Yeah, let's
Show
see.
your hair. Oh, okay. You even trimmed that.
Yeah, this is but this was the cut. I'm cool with it. I know I'm wearing a hat today is because I was in a rush out the door, so I just threw the hat on. But I like this cut, and it shot down my confidence when Merz asked me if I was gonna get a haircut, and I already did.
Or are you gonna do something to it?
Yeah,
I already did.
No, because I'm used to you getting like at least like a fade structure.
Yeah, I think that
But
maybe
you
that's
didn't
the
have
problem. Maybe that's the problem. Like unless you see a fade on somebody, you think everybody's running around with no cut.
Well, no, I just know that that's what you normally do. is you get like some type of fade structure. With
Yeah.
It.
Okay.
And when I seen you, it wasn't really like that.
Instead of shade structure, it's fade structure.
Yeah. So like, you know what I mean? Like I thought like I feel it when you show
Do
me
I not look clean though? Like,
you're always clean, but I feel it when you showed me the before. I was like, oh, there is a haircut.
But that's crazy though to be hearing like, yo, you're gonna get a haircut when you already did.
I'll put it this way, man. You were the cleanest one at the Capitol when it came to hair.
Really?
Bro.
No shape ups, no lineups.
Nah, none of that. Not very many. There was like a couple people that were, had their hair cut, but he was definitely part of the 1%.
You know what? Maybe that's I don't know. I'm not saying that this is a genius idea, but cuts at the Capitol, like
right in front. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
or next to the hot dog stand.
Yeah, or in the Capitol, just cutting up people that are that need a quick lineup because they're about to go to a hearing.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, they could need one.
Yeah, that's true. And you could just be sitting there with a chair and your stuff. Everything nowadays is like...
you'd be out there like Vic Blends, like...
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about, yeah. With the, his anti-cord cable, whatever.
Who do you want to grow up
wireless.
to be? I'm already grown, sir. Nah, did you guys see the Vic Blends
with
TB12?
Yeah, that was fire.
No, I haven't seen it.
But that interaction is exactly how I sound in the chair when I'm talking to Amanda.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you want, but also you kind of being vague because you don't really know how to explain what it is that you want. Because he's like, yeah, I want my cut. Like, I like it clean around the sides. You could do what you want, but like, really, I want this. Like, he was very...
And it's Tom Brady, so you're just like, man, I can't fuck this up.
Yeah.
So Tom doesn't know what he wants out also?
No one knows what they want when they hop in that chair. True. You could be so prepared, but when you get in that chair... You start showing stuff, and then they start telling you, "Look, man, you're not black." And then, you're like, "Damn, I don't know what I want."
Oh, okay. You just threw all my hopes out the window.
Yeah, and you're like, "Dude, what the hell? What am I gonna get?" But
that's why I want the usual. I haven't. I know you make fun of me for having the usual, but I feel like I haven't had the usual in a long time.
But I'm not making fun of you for having the usual.
You do, because you're like, "Yo, you're getting a cut. What are you gonna get? The usual."
I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying.
Or if I walk into the door with a new cut before when I did have the usual, like, oh man, look, the usual.
I'm just saying you walk out of the chair 60% confident of the usual.
No, I'm not referring to those times. Those times I think it was 100%.
It was just this last time.
Yeah, it was just these last times with Amanda because I like to experiment a little bit with what's going on.
Man, pulling up your old photos when you had long hair is crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going back to the long hair.
That's a different you, dude.
Yeah, especially with the blonde.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
You were a surfer, dude.
Yeah, it looked good to me. I thought it was fire. And you did a good job taking care of your hair.
There was a guy on the excursion that we did in Hawaii that had long hair.
Yeah.
It was so long, like he could wrap it around in the bun.
Yeah.
Like his own hair in the bun. And I was I was getting inspired.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say I was getting inspired to grow it out. But that process is so long.
Yeah, I'm like 30% there. Like,
is that what you're going for?
I'm going for the real long.
Yeah, but you've been growing it for so long.
It's because I've been cutting it because I'm trying to get the excuse me. Trying to get the undercut to even out length so I don't have that weird disparity.
So how long are you going to be rocking the berries and cream for?
Hopefully not that long.
No, but
I ain't trying to. I won't be in public like, yo, man, let me get your autograph. Didn't you do berries and cream?
Who did that? Was that a Keebler commercial?
Nah, it was a Starburst commercial.
It was.
Yes.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. But that is who you are, though.
No,
like personality wise, that's how you act.
It is kind of. I'll fuck with that dude, man.
Yeah, I do too.
That's why I ain't like.
That's why you're not upset about it.
Nah, dude. It's just.
He was more upset about the auntie comment.
Yeah. That comment they said I look like Lola. I felt that, bro.
Yeah. I don't. But see, I wish I had wavy hair like Jay, where it's a little thick and wavy.
You always want what you can't have, because I want that too.
Because like mine is just straight and thin.
I'll tell you my secret, bro.
What?
My hair is a little wavy when it grows out, but also lately I've been using like wave gel.
Okay. Trying to get waves?
No, I just have 360 waves. No, I'm saying like it accentuates my curls, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't. But you have some type of curl. I don't really have that. Mine is just like
just
straight.
I mean, you could try. Man? You could try it. We don't know what it might do.
We good?
My bad. I'm just.
We good?
Yeah, he's checking if we're live.
Yeah, we'll shoot. Right. Yeah, we're gonna get him on in a little bit. But while we're on that, man. Sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to switch up. But let's do some Magic Mind, man.
Yay.
Yay.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
It's Magic Mind moment.
That's how excited we are about Magic Mind. We love to do this. If we didn't have to do it like this, we'd already been drinking
Yo,
this.
low-key, let me tell you a secret about...
Go ahead.
Not about Magic Mind specifically, but about the Magic Mind that we had. Because so, as you guys know, well, cheers before I get into the story. Cheers.
Salud.
Shout out to everybody getting locked in with FMP 20 or using the link in the description and get some money off of your subscription.
20% off, y'all.
20%.
Hop in.
Lock it up.
But what's funny about Magic Mind is, so we're in this new studio, right? Or old studio, I guess. And at the old studio that we were at before this one, the studio was it was like perfectly placed in the middle of the post office and the gym.
Yeah.
So I had a routine of going to the post office, stopping by the studio to pick up a Magic Mind, to then go to the post office, drop off some orders, and then take my Magic Mind to then go to the gym.
Yeah.
It was like perfect ping, ping, ping.
Boom, boom, bomb.
Right. But because, the Magic Mind is here and this place is like way farther, it's like way out the way.
Yeah.
I'm not about to drive here just to pick up a Magic Mind and then go to the gym.
Yeah.
So I've been really missing out on trying to get that little bit of locked in because I don't take pre-workout anymore. So I just drink a Magic Mind.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He don't take pre-workout no more. We use Magic Mind, y'all. Magic Mind, FMP 20% off. We actually locked in with this before we did the whole Capital tour and hit the whole shebang. And let me tell you, I was locked in for the whole day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Wiz, when you get out of here, I'll make sure you have some with you in your
Okay,
bag.
perfect. Yeah. So let me take 5 home so that, or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that it lasts me till the next time I come here. So then I can re-up on my 7 and,
Yeah. And this weekend coming up, while y'all watching this, we're going to be in Orange County for the OC Marathon. And Magic Mind is hooking us up with some boxes for us to give to our FMP Run Club runners.
Be cool too is if we give everybody from the Discord a Magic Mind and we had some left over, it'd be cool to give some to some of the runners.
Some of the runners, yeah. And then I'm definitely taking one before I run. I've done it before already. And, it's definitely, it doesn't mess up my stomach, none of that. I'm just locked in, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take some to cheer you guys on.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's good, though.
You guys we making signs or? Because I want to make some signs.
Yeah, I said I still have my materials from last time. I could do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make some signs for everyone.
For
on
sure.
Friday when we pull up.
Sure, man.
Before your
before we sell extravaganza.
Well, yeah, because May 3rd, this Friday is Merz's birthday. So I guess if you're watching this on May 3rd, please wish Merz a happy birthday in the comments or in the live premiere if you're in there.
Yes, and if you're in the Discord, details of where we're going to hang out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have a birthday weekend this time.
Yeah, man, it's going to pop off, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time.
I remember before in a previous episode before your birthday, you're like, we're going to have a getaway birthday party. Was that for this one or the next one?
It's going to be for when I turn 38.
Wow. You put the number out there.
The next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you get your Magic Mind for
that's
that.
such a powerful number, 38.
It is,
because you
yeah,
add the 8 and the 3 and you get 11. And 11 is a crazy number. It's one more than 10.
It's funny because I really don't know how old I am because I've been telling people I'm 37, but I think that's what I turned on Friday.
Yeah.
Or do I turn 38 on Friday?
No, you turned 37 on Friday, brother.
Okay, because I'm still 36 right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Why are you confused about that?
Because it's just when you get to a certain point, you just kind of lose track a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you get closer to your birthday, you just start telling people you're 37 or you start
37 is...
You just say, I'm in my 30s.
But you know what trips me out is because I have all these
Trinkets?
these tickets for my marathon race, and it always says age on race day. And some say 36, some say 37.
Well, people got to know, because they have those age ranges for people for qualifying times and stuff.
Yeah.
So...
No, I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
So you think the cutoff for one of them is at 30, 36, 37?
Scott, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man, 37 is a beautiful age.
It is, man. And when you got Magic Mind,
Well,
age ain't nothing but a number.
age ain't nothing but a number, but we also have to not live too far in advance because we might not make it to 37.
True. That's true.
You might, might get a little short.
Yeah. I ain't trying to be short.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get the short bus. I'm not trying to get the short end of the stick.
You too, man. 30, 33?
33 coming up.
Oh, coming up. I thought you were already 33.
Oh, wait, am I? No.
See, he don't even know either, bro.
No, I'm not.
You don't
You're
even
not
Coming
33?
up. Coming up,
You're
coming
about
up.
to be 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Maybe I'll do a getaway for 35.
Nah, you got to do it now, man.
Yeah, we might not make it to 35.
Yeah,
okay.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are down to leave the city around December 23rd.
It doesn't have to be like.
Fine. See
It
what
could be.
happens.
not
No,
down.
I'm saying I'm down, but it doesn't have to be right before Christmas. It could be a little like, you know. Do you feel weird? Do you guys feel weird about celebrating your birthday a little early?
Yeah, I'd rather celebrate it later.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
rather celebrate it.
Copy. So if we were like for your birthday, if we were celebrating like April 29, it's way too early.
Yeah, that's even when we
Okay.
did May 1st that one time. I was like, this ain't.
But May
is criminal.
like celebrating it May 7th, that's not too.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
So you'd rather do it post birthday also.
Yeah, do it post Christmas so we
Yeah.
can all enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because what if I have balloons there? It says 33. It's before my actual 33rd birthday, and then I get clapped before my birthday.
Yeah.
And then now I have photos of me being 33, but you look on the tombstone, you're like, bro, it was only 32.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Wow,
like, wait,
that
I
sounds
went to
like
his
sounds like
birthday. He was 33.
Mystery case right there.
Yeah.
No, but now we could, we could probably plan something for New Year's because I could go. Finally.
Yeah. Oh man, I've been waiting to do stuff on New Year's, man. I
Yeah.
wish y'all came with us to New Orleans, man.
Yeah, maybe it would have stopped you from getting finessed.
That
Like, hold up.
true. Yeah, because you're the one, man.
Don't take that, Merz.
Yeah,
you taking it from a
exactly.
test tube?
Yeah. You even stopped me from ordering it where it's where there's a cashier. You're like, you sure you want to do this? You know what I mean? So I know you would have stopped me from a test
Yeah,
tube.
no, for sure. Just some random lady coming up to you from
Yeah,
a
man, I still can't believe that shit
Listen,
happened,
bro.
man.
But yeah, I'm down. We're gonna do a cruise in September.
We are? Oh, the one Jess is, yeah.
Yeah, Jess is piloting
I forgot about that,
a
yeah.
cruise.
Yeah.
Did we have to put a cap on this at all? Like,
No, we got the
MagicMind.com.
cap. No,
Okay,
we
cool.
can.
No, I mean, yeah, we'll hear. Magic Mind. FMP 20 to get 20% off on a box of subscription. And yeah.
Speaking of cruises, real quick before we get into the next thing, I just actually saw a video of somebody asking, what do they call people that man the ship? Captains? Pilots?
Oh, captain, yeah.
Yeah. They were asking him, what's the likelihood of somebody escaping the ship perfectly? Like,
What?
if you jumped off, if you went overboard and tried to swim away from the ship, what's the success rate for that? And he was explaining it's almost impossible because you'll get sucked into the
turbine.
That's
That's
a
a
turbine.
zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's that strong.
Right. So I just thought about, yo, man, that's a crazy thought to try and outrun the ship.
Well, think about it. So you see how big the ship is, right?
Yeah.
So the propellers, they got to be even bigger
Huge,
to
yeah.
control it. So we might see like where the wall of the ship meets the water and think like, oh, it's just gonna keep going straight down. Nah, bro, it's like this, and then the propellers are like
Go far out.
like 100 yards out or something, like a
Yeah,
football field.
like the analogy we have of an iceberg.
Yeah,
You can only see the top of it, but
Yeah.
you don't know how deep that.
You don't know
motherfucker
how
Dude,
big
actually,
she is.
speaking
you know
of TikTok videos, I just seen another video of like an iceberg peaking up and then coming down.
what I mean? Yeah,
I didn't know
On
that they
its
do
own.
that.
they can flip.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they flip.
I thought icebergs were just lettuce. Sorry.
I thought they did just stay
yeah,
immobile,
just they were
though.
just like this, but I don't know if are they living and breathing or are they just moving
So
like
are they actually
rocks?
floating?
I think it's like I really don't know the science behind this, but I think it's they change shape underwater.
That's wild.
Yeah, and some parts can become heavier than other parts, and then they kind of flip over.
Sounds like when you've been eating way too much.
Yeah, it's
and then
kinda like
but the
ice.
bottom half is like just starting to
Yeah, I feel
expand
you.
a little bit.
Yeah, and then
Your
you
bottom
tip over.
out. Yeah.
Speaking of cruises and TikTok, you guys like to make fun of me for watching and listening to like fake stories or whatever. But I saw one where this guy was with his kid, and then the kid was like, "Let go of me," and he like jumps out the top floor of the.
Oh,
cruise.
I saw that. Yeah,
It's not fake, right?
it's not fake. That's
That
what
was
I'm
a real story.
It's
So
a
he
real
jumps
story.
out, lands into the water, and they had to stop the ship and try to find this
Yeah.
kid.
Gentleman, yeah.
But like you said, chances are
He got
likely
caught up in the
zero.
turbine.
Yeah, they didn't find him, and also too, it takes a mile for the ship to stop before they could turn it around.
Well, yeah, because imagine you got to get the message to the captain, and then
Yeah.
that in itself, I feel like, is a whole thing. Because
Yeah.
where are you gonna find? How you? I don't.
Where's the captain?
Where's the captain?
because they're moving pretty fast, and when your momentum in water is like that, it takes a while for it to just.
Yeah, if you drop an anchor, you're still not stopping for like another mile.
Yeah, and it's like a PT cruiser. That shit takes like a big ass U-turn.
I feel like everybody would start panicking if they felt the boat stop
Oh, yeah.
and nobody had any idea of what was going on.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I already don't like being in open water like that.
Wait, so they never found the kid?
Nah, he was done. Man. He's done. So
how old was he?
I think he was 18. He just turned 18 or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, that sounds like he's too old to be like, you're not my dad, and jumps off the ship.
I thought he was like he's a teen.
Yeah, I think they were drunk, and there was just.
He said, "You're not my dad."
Crazy.
Not exactly, but it was like a "you're not my dad" type scenario, and then like broke free from his grasp, and like.
You guys think it was like a stepdad situation, and the stepdad was trying to like assert his dominance over his non-son?
Maybe, man. Maybe that he didn't let him get pizza.
I don't know, man. I just can't imagine wanting to jump off a ship.
Yeah, because imagine how dire is
even
this.
Even if a stepdad was trying to be like,
right.
"Yo, I'm your dad," I'm like, "Fuck out of here."
Yeah, just leave the room.
Damn, I'm not gonna jump off the ship because
maybe they were hanging off the balcony doing something else,
right? But no,
and they got caught, and he was so embarrassed.
Yeah, you're not my dad.
Yo, you'd also have to like jump out pretty far to not hit.
Dude, to clear it.
Yeah,
that's some athleticism.
Yeah,
it couldn't have been from his. It had to have been from like.
Well, because like imagine where our room was, right? There's no like windows to be outside. You had to be at a high floor, to get some outdoor access.
Yeah, I think this dude was on a balcony.
Yeah, he had to be on like the lower deck,
with the balconies, right?
Just hopping off.
Look, man, if you're that brave to jump off a cruise boat,
I don't think there's any amount of drunk I could be to think that's a good idea.
Even when I'm drunk, I'm scared of heights.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing that gives me any type of.
There's angry drunks, funny drunks, and then I guess athletic drunks.
Yeah.
I feel like I fall into that, not because I'm actually athletic, but I just think more athletically when I drink a little bit.
I could clear that.
Yeah.
You do be trying to jump over
I
stuff.
could jump over this box.
You might jump over the boat, man. Like literally.
Because I feel like I could
yeah.
jump over and hop and climb back up.
Like you might swim up to it, jump over.
I could see it now because like if we were drunk, right, and we're standing at the edge, Germ's next to us because he's a very important part of this story.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could probably jump off. And he starts recording me with the flash on because it's dark.
Yeah.
That's when I get enticed to just try it.
Yeah,
Not even thinking.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's hyping the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
It's scary though, because at nighttime you can't see nothing out there.
Nothing.
It's just straight darkness, bro.
Straight darkness and sounds.
Yeah, just.
Oh man,
it is.
It creeps me out.
It creeps me out. I can't wait to go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say that there's a lot of sharks around cruise boats because of the stuff that, you know, they're just stirring so much commotion that sharks always go up to it.
Y'all seen that video of these people out at sea and they see a turtle getting attacked by a shark and they save the turtle?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see
they
that.
save the turtle and then one of the divers hops in the water and the turtle like swims away and brings him back a jellyfish for the both of them to eat.
Ooh.
As a thank you.
That's
sick.
fire.
That was fire, yeah. I
That's
was like,
fire.
yo, I didn't even know turtles eat jellyfish.
Me either.
I do see videos of like seals and I guess like seals like running away from a shark and then landing on the boat like
trying to run it. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And I see some people trying to like bring the seal up there. Yeah.
That's cool.
They're boys.
They're probably like really rubbery.
Yeah, they look like they feel.
Then
like,
you got those people that just like defend sharks all the time.
Are there people
That's
like
where
that?
they live.
Yeah, like why are you know? I'm like, dude, it doesn't. They're still like scary, bro. What you mean?
Still apex predator.
Yeah,
You know how they say if your shark is coming after you to just punch it in the nose?
Yeah.
ain't nobody.
But if you're
punching
in the
nothing.
water, you're punching really slow. So can
And
you
you're like,
I saw more accurately. It's because like you know like dogs for example, they can only be so inquisitive with their nose or mouth.
yeah,
So same with a shark. It's not like they have hands or anything. So they're gonna bite whatever it is. They just happen to be super fucking strong. So if one comes up to you, I think rather than punching, you just like redirect it with like your little. My bad to say your little with like your karate moves. And then, like you know what I mean?
crazy, dude.
What?
My little karate
No,
moves?
that's why I took it back.
Okay,
yeah, but
let's do a test.
but the initial.
no. Let's do a test, okay? I'm the shark's nose right here. All right, I want you to try to push me when
Just
I'm
hit it
coming
with
at
the
you,
kata.
Okay, ready?
Okay. All right, here we go. What is this, a Power Ranger?
Yo, what the heck?
That thing opens wide.
Dude,
I don't
what?
think sharks open their mouth that wide.
Are you serious? They can unhinge all their jaws.
How many jaws are
They got a lot. They got layers.
Oh my gosh, that's why they named him Jaws.
Yeah, because he has jaws.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
it sounds like you know a lot about
Try to
unhinging
punch
their
it.
jaws.
Try to punch it when the
I
shark's coming
can't. I
at you.
can't. I
I
can't.
thought you were
try
gonna
it.
do the nose.
Yeah,
I
you
can't.
just punch the nose.
I can't.
Ready?
His nose opened.
Ready?
It's not gonna work. You proved the point. It's a little karate move.
Yeah.
I'm not doing no kata.
When they say that, like, dude, the nose is they're opening their mouth.
No, but the thing is, they open their mouth, but you can still hit the top of their nose, though, right?
Yeah, so you
they're gonna
give it like a
swallow you
little
up,
bonk.
They're gonna swallow you. You know how fast sharks are in the water?
Bonk gang.
Well,
That's
yeah,
their-
if it's doing that, it's game over. But like if they're like just swimming around being inquisitive, you could just
Yeah.
like
Man, look. If I
Wave
see a
the
shark
water.
trying to quiz me, I'm out of there. Dude. I'm out of there, bro.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah.
nice.
It's a good one.
That's why I don't do water like that. I don't do oceanic water like that, man.
Yeah, but you've been on a cruise, so you can't really say that anymore.
But I'm on land. Like, I'm on a platform. I'm not trying to jump in the water because my stepdad's trying to tell me how big his dick is.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
You think that's what he was
I'm
doing?
your daddy.
Whoa.
Show me.
dude. Whoa.
Okay. Never mind. Psh,
Get up.
I ain't trying to do all that.
Okay. Respect, man. Respect. Respect. I respect that.
So September. We're gonna try
September.
it.
We're gonna Well, I'm not gonna try it, but we're gonna be on a cruise.
Sick.
Yeah.
And then that's all we're gonna be talking about until the new year. And then we're gonna get
Do it
a
again,
new
yeah.
wave of comments of people like, man, all they talk about is cruises, but low key, you don't even know what we've been talking about, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, brother.
I hate that that's become our new bit
Brother.
to say brother.
Y'all said that, not me.
What you mean?
What do you
Y'all
mean
said
you
that.
said it?
You're the one that came up with it.
You think I said that, but I didn't say
You
that.
said Dutch brothers.
yeah. Like you like.
Do you guys think there's any Dutch brothers?
Oh, for
there's
sure.
gotta be.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
There's
Dutch
gotta be.
brothers.
Like
There's-
now?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Even back then.
There's no way there were Dutch brothers back then.
You don't think there were brothers in
Germany? That's Dutch. Deutschland.
I was trying to think of that.
Is it?
German NBA player? No, whatever.
No, I definitely think there were for sure back then. What's back then though? Early 2000s?
Dude,
Nah, I guess-
technically early 2000s.
He's doing
vintage.
World War II.
Yeah, for sure there were people. There were.
They're Dutch brothers.
Yeah, Dutch brothers for sure. I can't imagine a world where there weren't.
Maybe for sure in Holland.
I'm sure there were Nazi brothers too.
There's there's definitely, yeah, the NSBs,
Right?
yeah, for sure.
NSBs?
The NZBs or whatever you want to call them, man.
NZBs is kind of hard.
Do you think there were some Nazi brothers? I thought you had to be a particular look, like a
Well, yeah, weren't they trying to push like the
blue-eyed, blonde hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe there were. Maybe there were though. Maybe there were some of those blue-eyed brothers,
That would be,
blue-eyed Nazi brothers.
that'll be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine like Holocaust is going up and then like it's a Nazi brother knocking on your door talking about get in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. That's the first time.
Yeah, you're like, hold up.
That's the first thing
No,
you say.
I'd be like, nah, man, you don't gotta be like them. Yeah, like you don't gotta be like them.
It doesn't have to be like this.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like this, man. Save us. You
Yeah.
could be the only one. Infiltrate the system for real.
Well, there's probably a book out there that talks about this very specific experience. It just hasn't been written yet. Maybe you.
It makes me want to research this if there were any Nazi brothers.
I mean, we'd have to.
I doubt it though. I'm leaning to like 100% no, there weren't any.
Yeah. Anyways.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah. What's been new? Jay's.
I have a new job.
Ooh!
Congratulations, Jay.
Thanks.
Congrats, man.
Thanks,
you got
guys.
new venture.
Jay's new
capital.
job is always a topic on the Notion. Like we don't even delete it because you just be hopping.
Me and Merz did read articles.
Yeah.
That changing jobs often is more common now.
Yeah, it's way more common now.
I respect it too
Yeah.
because people aren't willing to just be held down anymore. Like
Yeah, or put
without a
up-
job that they don't like.
Yeah. Exploring.
Yeah, they're just down to explore. But maybe that causes some new issues,
It does cause new issues.
like commitment issues.
Commitment issues.
'Cause you
yeah,
just
for
think-
sure. I could just get a new one.
Yeah.
Are you committed to the job or are you committed to the money?
I'm committed to the schedule.
Okay.
What was the process like for getting a new job? I've been out the market for a long time,
So you got to you gotta check the field, and you gotta like go on all the job offering websites out there.
Is there a top one that you're checking constantly? Instagram.
Instagram is definitely the best app for everything as far as finding a job and dating. But probably Indeed.
Okay.
I was an Indeed dude.
So what are you, like, are you just looking at specific? That sounds kind of fun though, to be getting specific with your searches. Like, oh, I'm kind of interested in data management.
Like, wow, I didn't know it could be so fun.
Yeah.
Way better than looking at the newspaper for a job.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I
Bro,
learned.
the classified. Wait, is that what it was?
Yeah, classified section.
Bruh. But yeah, I would just be on those, and then you just type it in, and you see what comes up. And if for some reason you're like, whoa, this job doesn't seem like it fits the search I put in, but I kind of like it.
So is that how you came across this new one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
This was recommended, and then I applied, and I waited like a week or two. They said, yo, you didn't get the job you applied for, but, this is why I really like the recruitment process for some places, but then they said, but I think you'd better fit this one. So I sent that in. I was like, oh, this is something I'm way more into.
Yeah.
And then so I interviewed for that, smashed the interview.
Whoa.
Oh, I did really well
Okay.
in the interview process.
Okay.
And normally at the end of it, for every interview I've been in, they'll be like, we'll call you.
Yeah.
At the end of this one, they'll be like, all right, I'm already going to pass you to the next step. So just expect the background check. As long as you're not wanted for anything, you're good.
Yeah. As long as you're legal, you're good.
As long as I'm legal, I'm good. Yeah.
Let's
As long
go,
as my
man.
social matches up.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah,
Are you
congrats,
excited
man.
about this new endeavor?
Yeah, I already feel
Less stress.
less stress. I feel better.
A little bit more relief.
Why do you think? Why is it less stress? You think it's more predictable?
It's more yeah.
Like as far as scheduling goes, it's more
Yeah,
predictable.
as far as the schedule goes.
Yeah.
I also think that,
It helps me have some better structure in my life because it always felt a little chaotic before.
yeah, not only that, but I feel like you got more of the day to like.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, because when you work a job and you're literally in the middle of the day, there's no day.
There's no day.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
You go in, sun's up.
Yeah.
You leave, sun's down.
But if you got the first half of the day at the job, you got the second half of the day to do what you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I can go to the gym.
I've been, but you can.
What? Why are you laughing?
I just thought this is just a funny thing to bring up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can go to the gym. I've heard that, not from you, but from many people. Like, oh, I got a new job. I can finally go to the gym. But
See?
like, brother, you've been, brother.
Brother.
What are you gonna be doing at this new job? What's some of your duties?
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna think of myself as a consultant. I'm helping other businesses grow.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That's fire.
When do you start?
This coming Monday.
Oh, nice.
Are you
dude.
still working at the?
No.
Oh, you cut ties.
Well, I mean, like at this very moment, yes, but like.
By the time this, yeah, okay.
I've already said.
Yeah. Was that hard?
Dude, leading up to it, I was I was like a little anxious about it.
Yeah.
But then the moment I was about to do it, I just like took a deep breath and I was like, okay, time to get over with. And once I said it, I was like, that was way easier.
Did you have a script?
No.
Just came
What'd you
in
say?
off the top?
What'd you say? I'm the one you have to tell. What did you say?
I said,
Yo, brother.
I said something along the lines of my priorities in my personal life have taken a significant change. So I think in interest of that, my last day is going to be on this day.
Oh, wow. You just straight up hit him with this is my last day.
Yeah, it's going to be on X day.
You think that gave him enough time to find somebody to replace you?
No, but
Who cares?
I guess I'm like helping
Yeah.
until then.
Well, I mean, I
I
think
gave
it's,
enough buffer, I
right.
guess.
I think it's
Yeah.
better than, because I mean, if they couldn't afford to pay you, they're just dropping you on the spot.
Yeah,
So,
there's a lot of people that just don't even give a 2 week or anything.
That's true.
It's just like, I'm out.
Yeah. If they really wanted you, they'll pay you more. That's how I look at it.
did they hit a counter offer at all?
Nope. So
Yeah. They didn't need you.
no concern.
No, even talks of we want to keep you around.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
They're just like, okay, man, no worries, man. Thanks, dude.
But you know, like if you're working for a company and you tell them about a new opportunity and they immediately hit you with the counter offer, that would make me feel like,
I would feel like you already had that. You could have offered me that before.
oh wow, you
know
have
what
a
I mean?
separate. Okay,
Yeah.
you think differently, but I'm
What were you
thinking.
gonna think?
I was thinking more like, oh, they actually do care about me.
I don't know if they care about you or they care that you're killing that position, so they're trying to keep you around.
Well, yeah, that's.
I guess that's the same
the
thing.
same, yeah.
Yeah. I got a counter offer at my last job. I still said no.
But it's fire to hear, right? Because it sounds like you were very necessary. I'm not saying that you weren't. I'm sure you were a huge help to the company. But if I was working at a place and I was leaving and they told me like, "Oh, we want you to stay and we'll pay you double," and
That's
even though I know I'm leaving, it would still make me feel good. Like, oh yeah, I was killing it at this job. It's just like another form of validation.
I wonder what that says about me to like if I took the offer and be like, damn, they could have been paying me double the whole time.
That's what I was thinking is like that could be a play to get paid more. You just be like, all right,
just keep threatening to leave.
Hopefully.
Oh, you're thinking about all the lost time.
Yeah, kinda,
well, I guess,
like,
but
that means you had room to offer more to begin with, and now it's
sometimes companies need a little push to give it to you because if the employee seems content at X amount, there's no rush for us to really bring you up.
Yeah,
I agree.
Probably other companies do like a quarterly meet. Hey, this is how your performance is. We think you deserve such and such raise.
Yeah,
but it's also just I don't think it's a mere fact of like they don't care about Jay. I just think that's just jobs in general that you're replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all just
I'm not questioning whether I'm pretty sure some people at that company cared about Jay.
For sure.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna miss the people I work with.
Like on a just a personal level, I'm sure they all cared about each other. But as far as business goes, there's no room for us to get you paid anymore. Go do your thing at this new job.
Yeah, like I got to keep it separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the game, man. And I just wish I was able to capitalize on the discount before he left.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I guess you could still.
Oh, you still?
I mean, no.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get approved for any probably by the time.
Oh, you got to get approved for the discount. It's not like it just put my employee number in.
It's not
like
that,
Nike.
It's not that easy, unfortunately.
Man, the Nike plug was fire.
Yeah.
You just hit him with the woo 20%, whatever it was.
Yeah, we might be able to finagle a Nike one still, but
oh really?
From we'll talk about it.
Okay. I didn't know that because I'm enticed.
Yeah, it's not through me.
Oh yeah. You know, Wiz, he likes working with companies that use children to make their things.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
You said Nike, right?
You don't wear Nike?
Dude, this guy.
Am I wearing Nike? I haven't worn Nike in a long time.
This guy is crazy.
What shoes are you wearing today? Hoka's?
Yeah, I haven't worn Nike in a very long time, brother.
Don't put that on me, bro. I'm not even gonna tell. This could be criminal for me to bring up what you said before about Nike, but it'd be unfair.
What do you say?
It's super unfair for you to bring it up now.
What do you say?
He's like, let's exploit the children, man. I don't care. I like Nike.
I did say that.
He said that. I was like, whoa, dude. You ain't gotta do all that.
It's just a joke, dude.
Yeah, but to put it on me,
I'm just playing. Guys.
It's criminal,
dude. The whole Nike and underage workers thing was like from before 2000, and look how strong it's still sticking around.
Yeah, because those kids are keeping quiet.
Yeah, but those no,
but they fixed it.
People
that's the whole PR.
Now they're teenagers.
Yeah, they grew up.
Same kids.
Same kids. Now they're just of age.
Yeah, like look, guys, they're good now.
Yeah.
They're
Stop
adults.
hiring kids. Keep them on until they get old.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Because then they'll eventually not be kids.
They're
anymore.
grandfathered in.
Yeah. Damn, that's a bar. Low
That's
key.
a loophole, man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
what else we got here?
You want to
talk about the book?
Yeah. So me and Merz have been hacking away at my memoir, and it's been a fun experience. It's been cool to work with Merz again in this capacity. I guess this is the first time, but this feels very similar to when we were making an album, a musical album.
Yeah.
But now it feels like I'm the artist and Merz is producing it for me.
Yeah.
So
he's trying to get it out of you. Ayo, but
Yeah.
Like he's trying to like Rick Rubin the situation.
Yeah.
There's a lot less pushback from me now though.
Yeah.
It's like now it's like yesterday we met and he's like, "Yo, can we just take out this thing?" And he's like, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." I deleted it.
It feels good because not that he can't have pushback, but I guess there's less reason to because his name, his name is going to be on it. But I'm like,
it's his story,
right?
Yeah. So like, if he doesn't want it on there, I can't be like, "Nah, man," because he was like, "I'm sorry." Like he was apologizing. He's like, "Cause I know it took you like so long probably took you a while to," and I was like, "Bro, I don't care."
Yeah, but you don't like hearing that from me? Like
no, I don't mind. No, it's cool. Like I appreciate your empathy, but at the same time, there's no reason for me to push back.
Yeah, but I do feel the need because there was some paragraphs that he wrote about a certain time or whatever, and I was like, we should just omit this because I don't think it's important to the story.
Yeah.
But I was trying to make sure that he understood that I understood that he took time to write this. It's not like he just like pooed it out,
which I appreciate because
it's tough out here, man.
It does take time, man.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that I respect that you, and I guess I did respect it because I paid you for it. So it worked out.
No, but I could see him exploiting it though. Oh, I'm gonna just type whatever. Oh, you're paying by the word. Here comes 800 pooped out words.
We found out and he knew this from the beginning too. I've figured out like if he wants to do that, he's only shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah,
by doing that.
The longer I take, then because it's just like anything, you got to recoup the cost before you could see any type of royalties. So.
Yeah. So he's, the
longer I take to write, the more hours I take, then it's going to be less on a recoup.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So he really can't be out there just writing whatever, just to write whatever.
Yeah.
I also don't think he'd want to waste his time doing that.
Nah, I'm trying to get it. I want to get it out there because I'm looking at it as a time thing. Like I understand like people's attention span, they don't last that long.
Yeah, I feel like we have a short window right now.
You gave him an advance?
No, not necessarily advanced. I just pay him by the hour to write the book.
Yeah.
Which I think through this whole experience, I think this whole hiring Merz to do like these random tasks, not random, but just various things.
Yeah.
Like
research.
Yo, come write this book. Yo, help me with customer service. Yo, come with me to DC to film me. I think it's been a really cool experience to have Merz around to do these things with me and for me, because if it was just a random like ghostwriter that I didn't know that I was working with, it wouldn't have been such a fruitful experience the way that it's been.
Yeah.
But I also think like you're my client. I just want to get that out there. You're my client.
Sure, man.
Nah, but
any chance he gets, he always like to bring that up.
And you used to shit talk ghostwriters before. Now look at you. Are you gonna have a forward?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I told him he has to definitely get some writing in there.
Yeah,
that's just directly from him.
Well, everything that he writes, we're going through it together. So I'm making sure that it's in my voice, and these are things that I would say.
Like, hold up, I would never even use this word.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times, not words and specifically, but like
the way
I don't know if this is giving away too much, but we talk about the Disneyland trip that we took before COVID. And he talks about Disneyland, and he goes into a whole paragraph about the
Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, Rise of the Resistance. And I'm like, bro, I'm not this passionate about Rise of the Resistance.
I was though. So I was
he was like, he went at it. It was a whole thing about Rise of the Resistance and the back, the back.
And then when he said that, I was like, selectively.
You're like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Well, no, because there's some things where I'm just pulling from like what I think I know through the experience. You know what I mean? Because like we're really like structured with this with the book. Like we interview once a week based on the chapters we have. We're reviewing after I write the chapter. We go over it together, we revise it, and then we plan the next couple chapters to see if it just goes. And then we interview. So there's like this big like schedule for it.
I think it also helps because he was there for a lot of this in my life. Like both of you guys were there for a lot of these moments. So it's easy to recall. Even if you might not have the exact detail of things, you can kind of piece together things and then figure out the fine details later.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's fun. Man, it's been a minute since I've done something creative besides like the podcast, editing some stuff. But even that's not as creative. We're kind of following a specific
it's not like
thing.
Creative writing.
Yeah. So this is definitely my lane. And
I think Merz is a great writer. I think he's always been known for
his pen. Hey, yo.
I wouldn't say that. But
I like that. I like that.
We'll have to ask Becky about that one. But like,
I appreciate it, man. Because when I brought it up to him, I wasn't even necessarily like bringing up to him to make him like, yo, I hope he asked me. I was just going off like comments I saw after grandma passed of what he should do. And I was like, yo, have you seen those comments? He's like, yeah. And then he was something about ghostwriter. And I was like, bro, I could do it if you're going to pay somebody. I could do it. And that's just when it started. And it's a good journey, man. Definitely appreciative because of the experiences, besides the whole DC thing, but just the experience of of learning more about Wiz in a time frame where I probably was just not caring about it. You know what I mean? Like the whole caregiving journey. Like I seen it and stuff like that, and I understood a little bit because grandma would come over, but I wasn't as locked in. And now I'm tapping into like his real emotions about how he felt about things.
Yeah.
And some of those things I'm definitely hearing, and I'm like, dang, I definitely was on the other end causing that.
Yeah. Every time he complained about when she ate McDonald's.
Yeah, like there's a lot where I'm like, okay, I know
That's
exactly about this. This is me. You know what I mean? So it's dope. I'm excited, man. We're almost done.
Yeah, we're so close.
We're like 60, 70%.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're over the hump that we thought was going to be really difficult. Like there was a period where he wasn't really a part of this time.
Yeah, I wasn't a part of anything.
Yeah. So I think now that we're in the later half for stuff that he was around for,
we're like cruising.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're cruising. Yeah.
I think so. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think now that we've kind of locked in on a writing process, the editing process is going to be a whole new thing that we're going to learn. And then even just the publishing that's another thing that we're going to have to learn.
Yeah.
And
in your mind, when you picture like the physical product, like how big is it, I guess?
How big is the book, or how big is the
like the dimensions, or is it like a leather situation also?
Leather sounds kind of cool. I never thought about leather.
Yeah, like a leather hardback, hardcover, whatever. I think it's gonna be like a traditional memoir size, like a 6x9.
I think something that I do want to include is a bookmark in there.
A book,
Yeah.
like the
ribbon,
the rope kind,
yeah, like the ribbon kind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would appreciate those if they're
because people just use whatever they got, or maybe they have bookmarks. But I love the
Having
ribbon
one.
joints,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
on
me too.
journals and stuff. It's so helpful.
Yeah, me too.
I don't understand why they're not in every book.
Maybe that'll make it feel more journally too.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't really, there's so many ideas that he has, and obviously like I have some ideas too, but
Yeah, I guess what I'm curious about is like stylistically, like, is the new chapter name just gonna be one page blank and then just has chapter name?
Those kinds of details make me excited because we could
too.
really get creative with it and
Yeah.
make it different.
yeah, I didn't realize how much input we have on stuff like that. I thought publishers do, which I think in most cases publishers do have certain,
Probably.
you know what I mean? But I think, we're definitely in the route of we want a lot of creative control.
I think that's what it gives us a disadvantage because we don't know a lot. But I think the advantage of not knowing is that we could kind of do things in an unconventional way.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes for an exciting book.
Yeah.
Like we approach it the way that we made an album, and maybe I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but maybe most authors that are coming up with books, they don't have that background in making albums the way that we do.
Yeah.
And we'll make it stand out because of that.
Yeah, I think that's definitely an advantage because we know about cohesiveness and just keeping.
Yeah, we're talking about
going.
like, it's gonna be the way we're gonna string together everything like an album. Like the end song, the last 10 seconds of track 3 is gonna tie into track 4.
Yeah, it flows into each other
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Drop a chapter every Friday, then after 13 chapters, drop
The
the,
whole
album.
book. Yeah.
I mean,
Yo.
I've seen not necessarily that style, but I have heard because I've been doing a lot of research on books, and I have heard that people, authors will try to get control of their book to where they can piece it into separate moments and then release those.
The chapter a week is kind of
Well, I was just reciting what you guys
for
did,
sure,
but-
but
Yeah.
that'd be interesting. I don't know how effective that would be.
Oh, yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah,
But a
be
chapter a
cool.
week.
Chapter a week, gain everyone's emails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blast the collection.
But the picture book that we have that's gonna go along with it, I'm excited about
Yeah.
that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
that's
So-
gonna be dope.
Insane.
Yeah, so I don't know if we've said it on pod yet, but Wiz had this idea of creating a picture book with a little bit of detail underneath the photos that coincides with sections or details in the actual book.
Yeah.
So then you could see what we're talking about.
Yeah, all those because mostly everything that we talk about has been documented.
Yeah.
So
Then low key, that's a storyboard for a show.
Yeah,
Or
just-
that's
yeah,
another
video-
thing
some
we were
video.
thinking about too.
Yeah, it could turn into so many different things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that I thought a lot about this last night because my dad invited me to this reunion that they had, which almost felt like a setup.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I pulled up to the function, everybody was trying to take a picture, which I thought was really cool because, you know, because a lot of the people I was taking pictures with, they had no idea that that we were related.
Yeah.
Which is weird to like think about. They just see this creator taking care of his grandma, and obviously maybe they didn't even recognize grandma because they haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah.
And they become a fan of the videos and stuff, and then later come to find out, wait, that's Jay and Cynthia's son. That's grandma.
Yeah. That's tight.
So I think that happened a lot, and they, you know, I pulled up and wanted to take a picture, or everybody wanted to take pictures and stuff. But then I got to thinking, like, man, this is really cool, and this is a cool moment, and I know that it's not going to be like this forever because, you know, the memories of the videos will fade in people's minds.
Yeah.
But like, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
I felt this way after the Twitch deal, after the 6 months of, because I wrap my identity in like I'm a streamer and I make music on stream, and then when that came to an end and I didn't want to do it anymore, on that cruise I was trying to figure out like, man, what am I gonna do next, bro?
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna make music, or am I gonna be? I'm in a similar spot right now. Like, what am I gonna do next?
Yeah, I guess it's always kind of been like that for you, like what to pivot to. The long term, like overall picture was always make videos, but it's like, what do you fill those smaller bullet points with, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I guess the advantage of that is that most people, I don't want to say most people, I gotta stop saying most people, but a lot of people might not have that flexibility to be like, what's next? They just, they gotta, what's next is you gotta clock in.
Yeah.
You got that shift on Monday.
I got Indeed coming up.
Yeah. So.
Well, you know, I think, when grandma was still alive, you were clocking in for 10 years, just like everybody else. So
yeah.
I think that's what we're going to tell people in the book is like, yo, what you saw with the virality of grandma and what came out of that in the last 2 years, man, there's 8 years of in the making of that. And even more prior to that created what you guys see now.
That moment. Yeah.
So it's like, I know people were thinking, oh, we want the caregiving journey. Like they think it might be like a how-to book or how to get over the emotions, which there's
a lot of that in there.
It's in there, but you're really going to see like what the setup was, what the vault, like just
the whole story
of
it.
Yeah. So it's going to be dope, man.
What are you going to say, Jay? My bad.
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
You know me.
Yeah, we feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to process what that's going to be like for people, because I do feel like at least a lot of people that have voiced their interest in reading a memoir about me, most of them I feel are coming into it thinking it's going to be a caregiving book, or they think it's all about the emotions of caregiving and how I did it and how we functioned as a family during that time.
Yeah.
So I'm a little nervous to include other parts of my story that don't have anything to do with that, which kind of do, because that's how they came to know who I am on the internet, is because of all these years of making other kinds of content.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's gonna, because it's integral to the story, it's gonna be interesting, because now that I'm trying to think of a book that we reference all the time is in Shoe Dog. Like, even though I know that it's about how Nike started, there was still the 30-40 years before Nike,
which led him to end up making up Nike.
It wasn't even mentioned till like 3/4 of the way into the book.
That's true. That's a good. Have you read Shoe Dog?
I haven't read that one.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, because you don't really hear about Nike until later, like way later.
There's barely an idea,
right?
Yeah.
Like Nike wasn't, because I thought when I read the book, I thought it was going to start from, this is how Nike started.
How to start a shoe company.
Right. Yeah. But really there was like, you had to know all the backstory of how he came to the point of even calling it Nike, because it wasn't originally called Nike.
The ups and downs of it. So
I think I never thought about that. That's really interesting, actually.
That's what's interesting about memoirs, is that you learn about the thing about a person that you had no idea about.
Yeah.
You know, I was explaining to him, because he had a lot of that insecurity in the beginning of this. He's like, man, we're like 5 chapters in and we're barely talking about
grandma,
the caregiving stuff. It's all him. And he's like, man, do you think like
should have gotten brought up earlier?
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm sprinkling it in so people know that you were tapped in, but that wasn't let's be real, that wasn't the main part of your life yet.
Yeah.
And then and I'm like,
you gotta show the whys.
I was like, we love hip hop, and in hip hop, or anyone that loves music, we love to see the in the studio, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like we want to know like what made the song.
Yeah, in the weeds of it.
Yeah, we might not want to just see how the song's made, but we want to know what made the song. Oh, we're listening to a story that created a song that Pharrell wrote 5 years, 6 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I was trying to explain to him, and we're getting there. Now we're getting to it where it's like we're at the part where people know him for. So
that's tight, man.
Yeah.
I remember what I was thinking earlier, and it was as far as what to pivot to. But I feel like because you've already put, your 10,000 hours into something, several things really, you just keep rolling that over to like the next
to the next thing, all the lessons and everything. I don't know. Yeah.
Just kind of what was in my mind.
Yeah. I agree. It's nice to hear that, but I guess at the same time, it feels there's a lot of uncertainty right now because even yesterday people were asking, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do next? And I really don't have an answer for that because I don't know. There's structure is slowly coming back into my life, but it's not the same because I don't wake up with the same intention as I did before. Like before I'd wake up because I have to help.
Yeah, it's true. And like you don't really post like that.
Yeah.
Right now.
So I don't know what's next. But it's nice to have you guys to like bounce things off. Pause. It's nice to it's nice to have you guys in my corner to I guess bring me to reality or help me not think that the situation I'm in is as severe as I'm making it to be in my head.
Right.
I do feel like a little bit of not guilt, but I do feel like a little bit. I definitely feel like blessed, but I also feel like when I was making music and I have y'all were helping me and stuff, man, I wish I had the opportunity where I could like put y'all on a payroll to make stuff happen.
Yeah.
Because I feel really blessed about that. And sometimes I feel guilty having that opportunity because I wasn't able to provide it. But like, it's just crazy to see like how much can be done when you don't have to worry about anything else but that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just work way more efficiently.
You do, yeah. And I just think about like when we were making music, even with this podcast, how much we can do and provide for it with also having other things to stress about to make sure we're surviving. I can't imagine what like this is like when we're done with actually writing it and now it's time to like put it out there. Like what that's gonna look like, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I know you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do next, but hopefully this book can open up an avenue for where like we're all just like tapped into something.
Yeah, I think we've always tried to figure out how we could do that, right? Like even before the podcast, we were always trying to think of ways to, I guess, employ each other to do things.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if we could just all do it in-house and have each other do specific tasks,
be the roles.
Yeah, like we've always been trying to figure out how we can make that happen.
Yeah.
So it's cool to finally be able to do that because I think about in your music career, if you were able to employ us, quote unquote,
man, like officially
to do things, things would have moved a lot.
It would have been
quicker.
Yeah, we probably would be in completely different positions. Like,
for sure. Yeah.
Like it'd be crazy, man. But
I wonder what you would have hired us to do.
I don't know. I feel like
you probably could have figured it out.
Yeah, you guys all have good like attributes, man. I mean, obviously good enough to where corporations will hire you guys and pay you guys money, give you guys benefits. Like I could just think now, like let's say we were doing like the music thing and we did start like a small label where it just surrounded like the music creation. You know what I'm saying? Like I would definitely have Jay, be involved with a lot of like the aesthetics of things and almost like on a how Jay-Z did Emery Jones and put him in charge of like Rockaware and like all these things.
You want me to take the fall?
Nah, not like that. But like just the clothing and
something.
The looks.
Yeah, like that's a big part with I think with artists is the merchandise.
Yeah.
Making sure that's on point. You know what I'm saying? Like who knows like what we could put for Germ, like content wise, and you could be the content producer. Like there's so many things.
So many ideas, we could have done if we had the fun. If you had the funds to
like
facilitate
we could just,
that.
Like it's just coming in and we're dispersing it so that we're all just able to to do it. Like
but delegating is so fire.
I feel it, man, because I get that text and just be like, yo, can you do this? And I'm like, all right, but
it sounds like it's not fire for you.
No, it is fire, but you know what I'm saying? Like you have to like it's like a certain zone. You got to like take a leap of faith with some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like to where I was in position, bro. Like if you look at when I really tapped into the podcast, like I left my job, right, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my car business, whatever, right, make some money off that. But I was in school. I was in school for sports.
Yeah, like
my intention was to be in sports media, and then like this happened. And it's like, yo, there's a lot of battles I had. Like, man, do I take this opportunity or do I stick with what I'm supposed to do or what I thought I'm supposed to do because I'm going to school for it?
I mean, it's
what I'm
still
saying?
a similar lane, I feel.
It's a very similar lane. But
especially because we're both athletic, so it's still like sports media.
But you always got to take, like, so if anyone's listening to this and they're like, oh, I'm in school for this, but there's something that comes up in that time. Sometimes you got to take the road less traveled, bro. And who cares what people say? Like, oh, what are you gonna do with the degree now? You did all that. Now you're in debt, like 40 racks. What are you gonna do? I'm like, bro, I'm always gonna take the road less traveled on an opportunity that's gonna set me up, or at least help me set up, or at least because I want to like, for example, like if I were to die tomorrow, I want to be able to be like, yo, I died doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think in terms of the degree, right? I think sometimes it's hard to quantify what the ROI of something is.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah, I feel like there's tons of ROI from you going to University of Miami and finishing. There's so many things that we don't even know about that helped you out and helped you get to where you are now, where you probably wouldn't be where you are doing everything that you're doing now, even if it's not related.
Yeah. Well, true. A lot of the stuff I learned there was in partnerships. And then like to be able to, when y'all said, yo, we need to get sponsors and all that stuff, I was like, oh, this is the perfect lane. I learned about it. I know how to make sponsorship decks. I know how to talk to these people.
Yeah. And think about Jay with his new job and think about all the skills that he acquired from previous jobs that you don't even know that you acquired X skill from X company, but now you're going to use it for the new job. So you really, like, you can't look at it and be like, oh man, I wasted my time at working for whoever because it ended. But now you're probably taking skills from that company and bringing it into the new one.
Yeah. Cause the only L is if you work somewhere and you're like, damn, I didn't learn jack.
Yeah, exactly. Every job I've worked at, I've learned something.
But I guess even that is a win in itself because now you learn where you can thrive.
Yeah. Like being able to like, obviously we're the owner, so for us it's different because like we can only do so much for ourselves to keep the business going, and like for us to finally put like German position to edit stuff, we could hire him, and then like RJ. You know what I'm saying? We're able to hire him and make our lives easier for the podcast to keep going. And now we're looking at hiring somebody else so that we could just, not have to worry about it. Yeah. The business kind of runs on its own. We're still able to do something that we can do to survive and not have to stress about like, oh, we got to get this done, but I'm not getting paid enough from the business because it's just not enough. We're not getting enough money, but we still got to do this to make sure the business rolls. Like, it's just a lot less stress. And I think before we were like, yo, like, how is the business going to look if we don't put our hands on it? You know what I'm saying? But I guess now we're able to see that, hey, maybe we can put it in other people's hands. Yeah,
because I remember like a long time ago, what me and Wiz would have to kind of keep on going over was like, at what point do we hire an editor?
Yeah.
And then I was scared of it was going to lose the voice.
Exactly, yeah.
But, picked up where we left off.
Yeah. You just got to have to take those chances. And I think that's something we learn with business. And like I said, when it comes time to like, when it's really rolling in and we're able to survive off of this, and then we could like leave those corporate jobs or whatever, what have you, man, I think all of us know what it takes to like keep this shit going.
Yeah. You got the right mindset. Everything else is trainable, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. I think, it's all about mindset and the way that your perspective on things. Cause you could look at our situation and be like, man, there's so much room to grow. Or you could look at our situation and be like, man, you guys are doing terrible.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's really,
it
depends on how you look at it. I remember when I went and bought the suit, the dude that I sold it or I bought it from, he said that he used to run a company out in Silicon Valley that sold for $7 million. And then he was like, the thing that because he went on like conference like he went on tours and stuff trying to like
Sell suits?
Not sell suits, but like he was just trying to give people game on how to think about things. And he was like, he always used this analogy, like, you know, the analogy of, or the metaphor of, you see a glass half empty or half full.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, but I like to look at it in a third perspective. And he's like, I like to look at it that there's an opportunity. It's not a half full or half empty. There's an opportunity for more water to be filled.
Yeah.
And I thought that was fire. Cause if we look at Merz's situation, for example, for the degree, like I said earlier, you could look at that as a loss. Yeah. Or you could look at it like, man, you learned so much from that time, and now there's so much more opportunity for you on the other side of the degree, even if it's not in sports media. It's you know, you have the opportunity to write a book, and who's to say that if you didn't take all those classes and meet all those professors and meet all those students, you probably wouldn't. Maybe you would, but maybe you wouldn't have the skills to ghostwrite a whole memoir.
True. Not only that, but because I'm able, like, we're negotiating with publishers and stuff. Like, I'm taking these meetings, and I'm like, look, this is what we don't like that. We want it to be like this, you know. And it's a lot of things you learn, man. When you do take jobs. That's why I never take like a job and just be like, yo, I'm just here to get a check.
Yeah, I think there's always opportunity to learn something.
Yeah, you should always be like, I can do this the best that I can.
Yeah,
and then like be the best, and then. You never know, man. Like it, you know, you might, for example, like with retail, you might learn so much about retail space that you create something that's not there that helps every single retail space.
Yeah.
Make it easier for them. And now you just create something that made you a millionaire because you were the person in the retail space. Like, I don't want, like, this is inefficient. Why are we doing it like this? And you figure it out.
Price tags.
That's what I'm saying.
Brother.
Yeah. Because so many, exactly. So it's, I don't know,
I think there's just what I guess the point of everything, or at least the point that I'm trying to make, is that there's opportunity in everything. You might not even be able to see it until years later. Like, who was to say? Like, I didn't know the opportunity that first video that I put out in 2014 would bring me. Imagine like looking back at me in 2014, press and upload on that vlog. Yeah. Like, this dude has no idea what's about to happen for the next 10 years.
100%, man.
It's about to change your life, but you have no idea.
You didn't know it would take 60 videos to get a good video.
Right.
Not to say.
No, for sure. But yeah, you had that little dude had no idea.
Yeah.
So it's all about, you know, I guess it's all about perspective and how you look at things.
Yeah. So buy the book.
I guess that's the pitch for the book. Just,
you guys know how much it would be?
I don't know.
We're playing with things.
Okay.
We're playing with each other on that.
Okay.
We're reading. Well, I don't know if because I pass a lot of stuff to Wiz. I don't know if he ever goes into.
I read it.
Okay.
But like
I read it.
You know, in the book world, they base a lot of the pricing on the book by how many pages it is.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Okay, so Brooke, I want to talk about that because he does send me all his findings all the time. Like, and sometimes I just hit him with a copy.
So funny.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to minimize his research, but I don't want to discuss it through text because there's so much to go back and forth on. Yeah. And I feel like if we do go back and forth, the original idea it's gone because we'll end up arguing or we'll end up changing it, and then that new finding that he had is watered down because we want to talk about 18 million different things about this one thing.
Yeah, some things are way too nuanced to go text.
Yeah. It's from what I understand. It's very similar to the music industry.
Yeah.
Very, very similar. Authors are like artists.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sign a deal.
There's lots of authors out there getting 360'd.
100%, bro.
Oh, really? Actually?
No joke, bro. Like, it's exactly like that.
But they don't know. They're just trying to get their book out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it turns into a movie, but they got 360'd on the movie.
Oh, brother.
Exactly.
That's happened hundreds of times.
And I think that's why our background in music gives us this edge to not to be oversold on a specific thing.
Got it.
I just feel like we also have an advantage, not even just on the music tip.
Leverage.
We have a little bit of leverage.
In my opinion, a lot of leverage. You know, so
it's a fun time. So I brought up that there's a lot of uncertainty, but it is an exciting. This is an exciting time.
Yeah.
You know, grandma has afforded all of us such great opportunities that we can't even really write down on paper because there's just so many.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight, man. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what the future looks like with all of us. To be real, like I'll just beyond the book.
Yeah, in general, just there's a lot.
Yeah,
especially being back at this place.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier. We might have another little space head moment.
You never know.
Yeah, like I know we joked about it when you first sat down, or not when you sat down earlier, and you're like, "Oh, I'm getting comfortable."
Yeah.
I feel the vibes.
Yeah.
I feel the vibes, man.
It feels exactly like how it was before we left, but we're coming back so different.
So different. So much older. I'm fatter.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Are you that much bigger?
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty big, dude.
I got big since the last marathon, bro.
Yeah,
I gained my poundage back.
I thought you'd been running.
I am running still.
He's been running, but he's been running it up too.
So,
oh, really?
Yeah, here,
with the cows.
I'm gonna give y'all some
miles
game.
and calories.
I'm gonna give y'all some game. You can run all you want, man, but if you ain't locked in with the diet and not drinking alcohol, it's not gonna.
It's the other side of the coin, man.
Yeah.
You can't have both.
It's calories in, calories out, right?
Yeah.
But the consistent thing I see from everybody who has lost a significant amount of weight that they were trying to lose, it was alcohol.
It's alcohol, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you up in that? Did the alcohol up for you? Like,
yeah, it went back to how it used to be.
Getting a beer everywhere you went.
Yeah, and it honestly up until this past weekend. Actually, last weekend I started really feeling it.
Oh, you did every time we ate somewhere, you did get a
Yeah,
beer.
yeah. I was like, yo, I
In
can't.
DC?
In DC, yeah.
And he did have 3 Sprites.
Yeah. It's just, man. It's just, you really feel it, man. You really feel it.
Yeah.
Because I knew what it felt like without it.
Well, why for the first half marathon you were so strict on the beer? Is it because it was new?
I think it was new, and I was really trying to prove myself that I could do this.
Yeah.
Now that it's the second time around, and I'm not trying to blame grandma, but when
that's crazy that you're even like
I'm not trying to blame
like
grandma.
that. Yeah, like bro, like how could you even?
Yeah. But like I got real comfortable when the family was around here
for the 9 days.
Yeah, for the 9 days, and when she passed, I was like, I want to have a good time with my family. They're here. I don't ever get to see them.
Yeah.
So I started drinking. Because remember, the only time I didn't drink during that 9 days was the day before the race.
Right.
But before that, I was, your dad was coming through with shots. Your German was like, come on, Merz, 1 beer.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, at least maybe I would see this kind of happen with myself. But if I saw that I could do it already, then I might relax on the next one.
And that's how I felt. And now it's like I got 3 weeks to like
lock it in. Are you locked in right now?
Yeah, I think I locked back in. Well, it's hard to say because I'll start on Monday. That locked in usually don't last, so I got to stay like this for 2 weeks for me to say that. I'm locked in.
You're locked in.
Got it.
Yeah, I feel that.
And my birthday's coming up, so it's
oh man, that weekend is about to throw you off the scale so hard. No pun intended. Like it's gonna throw you out the loop for sure.
It's.
But just to think about if you were going that hard and not running, then you'd be like 300 pounds probably.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy just to think about that. But yeah, no, I feel you. I feel like I could reach a point like that if I really didn't care about life.
But if you were getting in the 250 range, like I think we'd be saying something. Like it wouldn't be jokes anymore. It'd be
intervention.
Oh, we would have spoke up at 220.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd be looking like you've been 220.
I've been 220 before. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different type.
That's a different type right there.
That's a different.
That's
type,
a different blood type for sure.
That's type 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
type 1.
Yeah.
Diabetes for sure.
For sure. But yeah, man.
Let's hope it doesn't get back to 250.
Nah, I don't.
220 range.
I feel what it does to my body, man, and I don't want to say it's an age thing because there's people that are like 50, 60 years old doing this. I ran next to them.
They're getting it. So like it's really about what I'm putting into my body, but I don't like how my body's feeling when I'm trying to be active. Yeah.
So, but man, I love how it feels when I'm consuming.
Just alcohol,
crazy.
food, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good.
It feels good, man.
Yeah.
It's a disease.
It is. I've been thinking for myself lately that since I've stopped drinking so consistently and smoking so consistently, that I've finally been able to realize like how much more clarity I've had.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. I mean,
because before it's just,
well, were you going on benders?
No, I mean like before when I used to smoke like every day, probably drink every weekend.
Yeah.
And you don't notice like as you're doing it like how much it might be affecting you when you're like quote unquote sober.
How often are you using right now?
Dude, I haven't smoked in a long time, but
Dude, me and Jay used to buy a half every week and split it.
yeah.
Half what?
Half an ounce.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But a drink, like I mean, I had a beer like over the weekend, but before that, I don't know the last time.
Yeah,
I
but you got
had
like you
alcohol.
copping like 6-packs and like having them every once in a while at the cribby or.
Dude, I think I buy some. I think I'm like, maybe I'll have one of these days, and I don't even drink it. I just waste money and throw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think it's because your cohabitant also doesn't partake?
Yeah, because Jeff also doesn't drink. I see no reason to be like, oh, let's go try this new thing, or let's try out this bar.
Because imagine, we talk. I don't know if this is TMI, but like hyperfixation. Imagine the hyperfixation was on beers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
bro, you'd probably tip the scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that, man. Cause like, I know for sure for me, if like I'm easily like peer pressured. Easily peer pressure.
I mean, I am
brother.
too, but
yeah. So like,
but Merz more than you for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So if Becky's like, yo, man, I'm gonna have a drink tonight, and I'm for sure 100% gonna
Well,
have one
I
with
think
her.
what it is you're just very opportunistic.
Yeah.
You see the opportunity to be like, yeah, man,
but
we should get a drink tonight.
But she went a whole 2 months sober or something crazy like that.
Something
where she-
crazy. 2 months is crazy.
For me, that's wild. Like, yeah.
That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, but it was like okay, like it does help, like
Yeah.
because when she was not drinking, I also was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be pressuring her into drinking.
Right.
You don't want to be the bad influence.
Yeah.
The bad friend.
Exactly. Yeah, like we went out to this is before her niece's birthday, but the couple of days before that, we were going out to eat and stuff, and I'm like buying a drink, and she's like saying no, and I'm like, dang,
I can't be doing this anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it kind of helps you, So like especially like with Jeff, like she don't drink like that, so it's gotta be
way easier.
It's gotta be way easier than if someone was like, come on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every night. Like
Every night?
Just one.
But if she blasted cigs,
Oh man.
I'm out there.
Man.
Well, I think you would definitely be blasting cigs with her for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You for sure would have a pack peeking out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know it for sure. Like
Yeah.
I think, especially with how much influence smoking has on you
In
as
my
far as
life.
like uncles go and
Yeah.
Yeah.
parentals.
I'm surprised we're not sig boys, bro, because like our whole like family.
I think because it smells.
yeah,
I think if it was scentless,
you might be on it.
it might be, yeah, because nobody knows. But then I guess also on like a health tip, to be huffing and puffing all the time, like
Yeah.
from smoking and just the side effects of smoking, I
Yeah.
don't think I'd enjoy that. Like being feeling tired or
Yeah.
out of breath because
I
your lungs
haven't-
can't keep up.
I haven't even really smoked like that.
Yeah,
like
in
ever
a
since we
while.
started running. Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
because every time I think about it, I realize how hard it is to get up in the morning for me when I'm high the day before.
Yeah,
So like I try to stay on like a schedule. I usually don't unless it's like a really special occasion. Then I'll do
yeah,
it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that I don't like blast darts or smoke joints anymore because ever since I started seeing like a doctor more regularly,
Yeah.
I came to find I'm a bit asthmatic. So like
Yeah.
that would have been my downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, man.
You would have really just been kicking yourself
Every time.
Yeah,
It's kind of motivating seeing Jay or hearing about Jay going to the doctor a lot. Cause like, no, I'm serious. Cause I don't really like the doctor like that.
Dude, me neither.
But like,
I hate it.
but he's got so many things going on.
I know. I'm pretty sure I do too. I just don't know yet.
Yeah, nobody's pushing you to go.
Yeah.
Because Jeff is probably in his ear like, you have to go.
Yeah. Besides like my triglycerides,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I'm pretty much normal besides my triglyc. So
But if the triglyc is up there, just imagine what else is, hiding.
yeah. So luckily, like everything else is pretty good and decent. It's just, but I like to actually, now that I got the insurance and all that, finally, I know everyone's like, this dude been talking about insurance for 2 years and he had this. And I'm finally there. It's like, man, like going to the doctor every week is fire. I feel like the kid in middle school who was at the nurse's office every day.
All the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
just-
man.
Hey, Mr. E.
Don't feel bad about the insurance situation. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's the system.
True, man. And it's crazy, man, because I'm going to they're so friendly, man. They want to help
They want
you.
to see us.
Yeah,
They
wanna
want your
help you.
money.
Yeah, we're speaking
They
of the
want my
money.
money.
I just
here we
got
go.
yeah, I just got a thing showing how much I owe.
It's crazy, man.
Crazy,
Really?
son.
But you can't
Yeah.
put a price on health.
can't put a price on health.
'Cause
But
when
I knew what I was getting into before this. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Not saying that whatever. You guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah. If I could spend a ton of money on like clothes and shoes and stuff, I should be able to do it for my health.
If you can spend a ton of money on Nike.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Nike.
You know, because like, is this gonna help me? Like,
absolutely not.
It might.
Can you wear that? Can you wear that in your hospital bed? No, you gotta wear a gown.
I gotta wear a gown.
Ass
They
out.
got Supreme gowns.
They probably do.
Oh, they probably do.
Probably do.
Probably do. Yo, I can see Frank rocking a Supreme gown. My homie.
You pull up.
He's Supreme.
Well,
everything,
hopefully
man.
never.
Never. Yeah.
Hopefully, but if he were,
Yeah.
you pull up and his gown is Supremed out.
Man, this dude is wild.
That might be kind of a red gown
with the logo. Yeah, man. I can see him doing that.
With the rubberized logo, Supreme right here.
Yeah, I can see him doing that. I can see his casket Supreme on the
top.
Yeah, he's a fan.
Or you know how like they love to do photos of people with Supreme over their eyes?
Yeah.
They like put Supreme, like literal Supreme logo over his eyes in the casket.
That's pretty much. But he's a fan of the products that they make outside of the clothes. Like he has
like all the little trinkets and stuff.
Yeah, like he has like
the random stuff.
Yeah, he's like not a rose, but he has some type of production that's they Supremed out. Like like a keyboard thing.
Oh wow, like a synth.
A synth, yeah. They just dropped the synth, and
that's cool.
That he's about to pick one.
Oh
up.
man, I could see him being all over that.
Bro, he just loves the product. Like if you go to his crib, like everything is like everything.
It's like a museum.
He had like a tripod, I think that was Supreme.
Yeah, like a lighter or
everything is tight. It's tight, you know.
He has a microphone.
He bought it. He used to have a fog light.
That's very useful.
Yeah, he used to have a fog light.
Yeah. Maybe he could have. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But shouts to the homie.
Shouts to the homie.
Yeah.
If you can pay money to look good on the outside, you can pay money to look good on the inside.
Look good on the inside, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Lip fillers and BBLs.
That's on the outside though.
I can't wait to get filler.
It goes inside.
You want to get lip filler?
Dude, not lip filler, but like I could see myself like if I notice wrinkles, I'll be like, time to get filler.
I don't know the thing with the lip filler thing though, and I don't know if this is body shaming territory. I guess my bad, but when you see a woman specifically, I'm not saying that it's gender specific, but when you
question his apology,
when you see a woman, right, that you've known without lip filler, and then you see them get it, and then now it just completely changes the look. It makes it to me. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore because you look so different.
If it's that drastic,
yeah, like you could just tell that it's there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because I got a couple homies that get lip fillers and you have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they
again, that's not my place to be like if it's good or not because it's up to you. But if I know you, if we have a personal relationship, like if one of y'all got lip filler.
Oh, I see what you're saying. If it's like one of us, yeah.
And then I see you like it's hard for me to just converse with you regularly as we once were because now you're like looking way different.
Yeah.
It's like dyeing my hair.
Nah,
but it's more drastic than that because it's permanent. Well, I don't know how permanent lip filler is, but
I think you just say that because if we had lip fillers, you might just want to start sucking on them.
Yeah,
is that
I'm not trying to suck on them.
That's an intrusive thought.
Like, wow, those are juicy.
Yeah, that's not intrusive. No, I don't.
So plump.
You think lip fillers are intrusive thoughts?
No,
that
absolutely
you just
not.
Want to start sucking on
absolutely
our lip?
not. I just think it's too life altering.
So if I had a BBL, you wouldn't want to touch it?
No, I want nothing to do with that. If anything, I want to like not look at it as much as possible.
It would bother me if you had a BBL.
Really?
Yeah.
I would be scared of knocking into it or something.
I'd just be.
You might hit.
I'd feel.
All over
I would
the
feel
magic mind,
bro. I'd feel weird around you
if I had a BBL.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I'd be judging every time you walk by. I'd be like, wouldn't say it out loud.
There's BB Merz.
But I'm saying, it said BB King is BB Merz. But I'm just saying, like, what if I did this to make myself feel confident and you're just shitting on me?
No,
I wouldn't shit on you if that was the case, but I don't have to agree to it.
It sounds like he would.
It's not that I'm like talking down on it. I just. Yeah, I guess I heavily disagree with your
BBL decision.
With your BBL decision, like financially, it's not a good place to put your money, and
okay,
it's probably not healthy for you.
What if we're used to like Jay starts getting wrinkles, and we're used to that, and then all of a sudden he gets like the Botox to
as long as it doesn't alter him in a way that makes him look completely different.
He looks back to the OG Jay that we knew.
Sure, as long as I don't see it and think like, oh, he definitely got injections. But I think for the most part, people that do get work done, their face is changing a little bit.
Of course, yeah. Your face always changes if it's
I'm not saying like from a you got in an accident and now you got to fill in some stuff because you want to feel back to how you were. That's different. I think it just aesthetically, if like, you know, I kind of want my lips filled out a little bit, and then you look different. Now you look like you got stung by a bee.
Yep.
Let me ask you
I
this
ate some
question.
peanuts.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Let's say your girl wants to get lip fillers.
No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's the same way that Faith doesn't want me to shave my head ever, and I you know,
You abide by that.
some people could be like, I'm gonna do what I want, but you see me more than I see myself.
You wouldn't shave your head?
I wouldn't do it, and knowing that my partner is gonna be not
Turned
upset about it, but she just would prefer if it wasn't, because I feel the same way about lash extensions. Like those things scare me.
Really?
Like when people like have really long ones.
Yeah, some of them are really
From
aggressive.
far
some
away, it
are
looks like
really
their
long,
eye is black.
Yeah.
And then they're like blinking and it's like a butterfly on their eye.
Yeah, the long joints is crazy. Like the super long
It
ones.
freaks me out a little bit. So we had to have a talk about it. I was like, please don't ever
Yeah.
pull up with the long ones.
Wait, was she like trying to do that before?
No, I
okay.
just saw somebody.
Yeah.
I saw some like, and I'm not saying the minor like that's cool, but like I'm saying when you see them from far away,
It's like a haircut.
and you could barely see the white in the eyes because it's like covered by the extensions.
Yeah, you're gonna get blown away.
Yeah, you blink twice and I'm back in
gone.
Maryland.
Yeah. My whole thing with
That's like
like
a one way.
I guess like aesthetically or enhancements or whichever, like as long as it's done to accentuate something you already have, then I can see that being or looking tasteful or proportionate to your body or whichever.
You could argue that BBLs are accentuating what they already had.
Fine.
Right?
I guess you can argue that. You can argue
Like
that.
he has a donk already.
I do not have a dong.
Yes, you do.
Has
I do not have
a
dong.
fatty.
I think you do have you have a mid-size
I do not have a donk.
sedan in the back.
Nah, man, that's
And I
crazy.
think if you added a BBL, he's accentuating what he already
A
had.
good sized trunk.
I think like there's just here's the crazy thing is you guys were probably just used to seeing really bad BBL jobs, and the good ones you don't even notice that they're BBLs, so you have no
Maybe.
idea what
That's
a
what-
good one looks like.
That's what I'm saying. As long
Possibly.
as if the
Yeah.
job is good,
Like
How am I
80%
supposed to
of the
know?
people you see might be BBL'd up or lip fillered up. You just don't know.
That's a possibility,
Yeah,
but it is very easy to distinguish the difference between the two sometimes.
sometimes.
I would love to see a quote unquote natural looking BBL.
Yeah, it's crazy to think like what's next for the human body.
Man.
You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? Not even just for women. I'm just in general. Like what's
Yeah.
next for the
What's the next accentuation?
what's
like,
the next thing? Yeah,
maybe men's height is more common.
I
than-
Because do
hope-
y'all remember that episode where the dude had like calf transplants?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, and I think men's calves right now are like a huge thing. Like people are trying to really
yeah,
work
yeah,
those
yeah.
out.
Asia.
Okay, I see. I thought you meant like height extension. I've seen height
Oh,
extension.
I've seen the height extensions too. Like
That-
like dudes aren't happy with their height.
man, that
yeah,
makes
so they
me
break their legs.
Yeah.
That makes me cringe, dude. Like
So that's the thing. Like I bet you, like if, like let's say we were dating, right? Like you're dating me,
Okay.
and I'm short, and like all of a sudden, like I got like 8 inches added to my height. Would that change things for you? Because you're like, dude, this is not you. Because then also my attitude changes a little bit. My clothes change.
Yeah, we start
Everything
talking
changes.
Yeah.
different.
Imagine if I'm 6'2", size 8.5.
I don't know. Knowing that you broke your legs to get taller is kind of wild.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could continue as we once were,
yeah.
because it's not just.
because you fall in love with the person as they are. Like you fell in love
yeah.
with me the way that I am.
Your new
Yeah.
height is gonna change you.
Yeah.
How's the weather down
Like
there?
you didn't fall in love with 6'2" Merz.
Yeah.
You fell in love with 5'7.5" Merz.
Wait, what?
What you laughing at?
You said? I'm not.
I said what?
It really, this height thing, man, it really don't matter anymore.
was a-
Because I'm over here looking like 4'7". Like the perspective of the camera is crazy.
Yeah, man.
I think it's because I have a big head.
Thanks to Eric for pointing that out.
Thanks.
Which
Eric.
kind of head?
Big old dome piece.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Signing
We're just
out.
rambling now.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Yo, shouts to Quick Carl and Quick Kev, top tier patrons,
Yeah.
and
Peace be with you.
peace
see
be
you
with
next week,
everyone.
man.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Happy birthday, Merz, in the comments, please.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Happy 37th.
Happy birthday,
Thank you,
Merz.
y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I really don't want like the attention, but
What you mean you have a whole weekend dedicated to you?
yeah, for
It should be the OC Merzathon
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're gonna be. Brother, oh man.
How
brother.
crazy would it be if y'all pulled up to the marathon and then I changed the run club name to the Merz Club?
I wouldn't be upset about that.
I would love it.
I wouldn't be upset because it's your birthday. If it wasn't your birthday, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like July. But it's your birthday, man.
Yeah. You're checking in. Hey, FMP Run Club. Oh, we don't have that, sir. But it says here you're under the Merz Club.
As long as you bring lawn chairs, I'm good.
Yeah, man. I got
matter.
one for you to bring.
Okay.
So, yeah, because I'm not going to bring it to me on the flight.
We bringing the one from your room? Sorry. I didn't know if I just
trying to
dished out. My bad.
But yeah.
Yeah, he got a lawn chair in his room. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary.
Oh,
That's
any update on cleaning we're going to clean his room out? You're good on it? Or
Yeah,
You're
the
done.
next step is the
dresser.
the 1960s dresser out of there.
Yeah,
I thought that was already out.
That's
No, not yet.
that's what I thought. It's
Whose
not
was
even-
that?
I don't know.
I don't have any movement abilities.
Whose was that outside the house?
I don't know.
Just a random
You guys
one?
know who my dad is, man?
I know that was crazy because I pulled up and I was like, oh, he took it out. That's why I took a picture of it.
Yeah,
That's not
to me,
it.
I'm like, I see no other reason for there to be one of these out here.
Right, because we're talking about it and now it's here. Why would
It's
we
not
think?
it.
Why would we question it? It wasn't even his.
Yeah. Look,
Criminalities, bro.
it's in the works.
You could drag that thing out for sure. It'd just be.
Yeah, is that what you're saying? You have no movement? You need another man?
I need some help. Yeah.
Okay.
But you have another man that lives right next to you. I guess you don't see him.
I don't see him like.
No, but you literally saw him yesterday. You guys were hotboxing in the kitchen.
I need.
Bro, that was a mistake.
That's a bar right there, man. Yeah.
All right, let's get it. I'm hungry, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All right, see you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.